A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. As the season winds down, this matchup looks like it'll be another great one. Each team preparing all week for this battle as the Vikings square off against the Bears. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Number 9 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Campbell back to return.
This one is handled by Campbell. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game. Should be a beauty with two of the most talented defensive units in the league.
We all know that defense wins championships.
The Vikings
and we'll be watching two of the best that the NFL has to offer in this one. And since both of these teams really get after the quarterback and create a lot of pressure, don't be surprised if we see a lot of takeaways.
Picked off. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 24-yard line. The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Spins away. Henderson is there on the stop. Jones with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
We're talking about me. I can do it, baby.
Only one man back. Tucks it away. Henderson comes up to make the play. At the 15-yard line, Jones rumbles forward for a gain of 4. The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down.
All right, let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Handed off. Fakes the handoff, and he's tackled behind the line by Grossman. Fakes the handoff and then gets planted immediately.
You're talking about a guy breaking up a play. He was on top of the quarterback in a heartbeat.
Number 9 will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. Through the uprights and good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Campbell back deep to return.
From the 5-yard line. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Ball on their own 22.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
There we go.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3.
Watch each other's back. Hey, watch the screen.
Hand off to the tailback. Break is there on the stop at the 28.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Second and 4. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Keep moving.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. This pass is incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
The Bears come out in a dime package. Pressure gets rid of it. The defense has it.
Well, if you're going to get rid of it, you have to throw it where no one but your guy has a chance to catch it. That time, the throw was a little bit off, and the defender was right there to make the interception.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 34. Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
Let's go. Here I come. Let's go.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Henderson comes up to make the play at the 32.
They might not be busting off big gains, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Gain of 3. On third down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down.
Check it. What screen?
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Williams is there on the stop at the 22.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
We gonna take it. Deuce it. All on us, y'all.
Hand it off.
Run.
Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. Jones at the delayed handoff and gains about 3. They're in the red zone.
6. Ball on the 17-yard line.
No, one.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Dropping back, throwing. Griffin stops the play in the backfield. Lloyd didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
It's third down. They have to get it to the 12 for a first.
19-yard line.
Danny. Let's go. What's the hard
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Tucks it away. Great fake. Edwards comes up to make the play. Grossman tried play action, but the defense was right in his face to get the sack.
You know, there aren't too many times when a defender comes in that cleanly and gets a shot at the quarterback like that. That was a big blown assignment.
Number 9 and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. Another one that goes through, his second of the day.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Campbell back deep to return.
This one is taken by Campbell. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
They soft, man.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. Going to the air on first down. Rolls right, stepping up with the pass, and he hits his target. Jackson completes that for about a 6-yard gain.
On the play.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Go make a play. Hey, let's go.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. Archuleta comes up to make the play. They completed the pass for a first down.
They did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
One back. Blue down. Let's go.
The Bears come out in a dime package. Rolls right, under pressure, throwing short. Looked left and hits his wide receiver with a short pass. Number 92 is there on the stop. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Here we go. Let's do our thing.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Tillman comes up to make the play at the 47.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. Jackson spreads them out.
What going? Nothing. We don't get nothing. Hey, let's go, 1D.
Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. Number 84 makes the catch. It goes for about 3 yards. That'll bring up third down. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. So at the end of one, the score is 6-0. Bears.
Chicago 6, Minnesota nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43.
All day, baby. Come on. Check it.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Keeps it. There he goes. It's loose. The Bears pick it up.
Preventing turnovers should be a priority of the offense. They're just not executing out there today.
And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Hey.
They line up in the I formation.
Hey, soft, man. Let's go, boys. Play football. So we gonna take it. Back it up, baby.
Looking upfield. Jets the tackle. Sharper is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
He just overran the play. Watch it right here. He's lunging. He's off balance. The ball carrier breaks free, and he picks up the first down.
Regular. You can't stop me. Here we come. Hold the look. All right, now.
He gets the count. Williams is there on the stop, and he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking, and when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Solo. Deuce it.
The Vikings with a four-man front.
Rush in.
They give it to the halfback. Allen is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Jones with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Check it.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Let's go. Here I come. Be careful.
On the delay. Williams comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on. Watch the snap now. Let's go now.
The Vikings with a four-man front, dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He read the single coverage and went for it all on first down.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
We turn it up. Let's go now. Regular. Yeah, you see.
The Bears come out in the bunch formation. Olsen goes in motion.
Let's go.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Bennett was his intended target. Sharper was there on the coverage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Good shoot.
They'll go from the I formation. With the throw, drops the interception. Lloyd was the intended receiver on that play. Sack with the coverage. Number 9 will try to come through with the field goal here. And the kick sails wide. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 40.
1st and 10.
From the start.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. Boy, the counterplay. Urlacher is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block. And the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
A little misdirection. Can't bring him down. Archuleta comes up to make the play. Big gain on the counter.
And one of the things you need to have in your team to make the counter play successful is quick interior linemen. Sometimes it's worth giving up a little size to gain a little more speed, and they can pull out and lead block. It's been one of the staples of the 49ers for years.
Peterson, the lone setback, tosses it out to the right. Basher is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line.
The defense has to make some adjustments. They aren't even slowing them down. I think about using a little more 8-man front up there.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Keep your throttle down. Over to the right.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. With a counter play, number 92 is there on the stop at the 10. The Vikings are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a third down in this drive. It's first and goal at the 10-yard line.
Get some slack going. One back.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Harris comes up to make the play. They can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. It's second and goal at the 5. So 2 minutes left before halftime.
5-yard line.
No more, fellas. Here we come. Watch out. Here we go, baby. On the ground.
Hand it off. And he gets in there. Touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The extra point attempt is good. Peterson couldn't be stopped on that drive. Accounted for every yard they gained on the ground.
Every yard. And then he topped it off with a big touchdown. He benefited from textbook run blocking.
Longwell in to kick this one off.
Hester back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5. The last drive culminated with a missed field goal attempt. Let's see what happens as they take over again.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
I can do it, baby. Let's go now.
Bennett in motion.
Turn it up now. There we go. Hey, let's go.
Throws it. And the catch is made. Lieber is there on the stop.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Keep moving. Hey, let's go one deep.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, it's going the other way. The veteran safety is there for the interception.
You know, there are 3 types of safety. Ones who play to run well, ones who play to pass well, and ones that do both well. He's a both kind of player.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 49-yard line. Chicago using 3 linebackers. They'll bring the blitz. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. And they can't take advantage of the turnover because then they turn it over themselves. the interception now. It's first and 10.
45-yard line.
Come on. Here it comes.
The Vikings line up in the quarter defense. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, and it's caught. Winfield with the stop at the 38-yard line.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
What screen? They soft, man.
Throws it. And he makes the grab. They're going to spot this one at the 23.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's on. Hey, what's that screen?
Grossman stops the clock with that timeout. We're just about down to 1 minute.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3.
One of us will make a play. Let's go.
Hand it off. Sharper comes up to make the play at the 16-yard line. Jones runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Here they come. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Touchdown, Chicago.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and a touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
From the 10-yard line. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception.
On the return. The Vikings will start the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Everything you got. All day, baby. Come on.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Kleinsasser moves in motion.
Let's go now. Here it comes. All right, here we go.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Rice was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go.
Jackson goes to work with an empty backfield. Throwing. And it's caught. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on their own 36.
36-yard line.
They come out in a dime package. Campbell moves in motion.
From the start. Here we come.
He'll pass on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Berrien was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Staples now. Empty spread.
Jackson looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers.
They don't get nothing.
Closing in and sacked. The Vikings call a timeout. They have 1 left. What a move by the defensive lineman to get the sack.
Now that is a heck of a play. When you drop everyone back in coverage and you still get the sack, you have 2 things. First, you have great coverage downfield. Second, you have guys up front who can really rush the passer.
Gets the pass off. complete to the wide receiver. Archuleta comes up to make the play at the 44.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
It's a blitz with the pass, and he hits his target. Arian makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Drops back, gets rid of it, nearly intercepted. Rice was the intended receiver on that play. Brown had the coverage on the play. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 35-yard line.
Rush in. What's the hard count? Let's run, man.
The Bears come out on a nickel package. They'll put this one in the air, trying to convert. Throwing. He finds his man. Archuleta stops the play in the backfield. Minnesota calls a timeout. That's their last one. And this should be the last play of the half.
We like to practice rules. Here it comes.
They're going to go for a first down in this situation because the field goal attempt would be a very long one. Deep throw. This one falls incomplete. Going into halftime, the score is 13-7. Bears.
13, the Vikings. 7. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Longwell will be kicking off
to start the second half. Hester back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. Number 23 is able to get it to the 25.
Hester on the return. The Bears will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Not today.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Tosses it left. Stiff arm to the ground. Williams is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Jones fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
No, one screen. There we go, D.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Winfield comes up to make the play.
On the run.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on their own 40.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
One of us gonna make a play.
The blitz is on. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Henderson is there on the stop at the 41. Grossman went to the short option that time.
And he had to. They were bringing extra pressure with the blitz. It was all he could do to find his tight end for the short gain.
3rd and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Turn it up now. Ain't no thing. Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters. Watch your eyes. Yeah.
Looking upfield. Setting up play action.
Get that back.
Looking deep to the right. Almost intercepted.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Maynard comes into the game for the punt. Campbell sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line.
It's
They'll
1st
start
and
the
10.
drive at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Jackson sends a man in motion.
Let's go now. Check it.
A little misdirection. Archuleta comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. Manning will see action to safety following the injury.
You gotta have it, D. Let's go. Play football.
Chicago comes out with 8 guys in the box.
I'm coming through, baby. Here we go.
On the carry. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. It's going the other way. Clears the defender.
The quarterback telegraphed that one.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Come on. You can't stop me.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the right. Keeps his feet moving. Williams comes up to make the play. At the 18-yard line, Jones pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch the play. You gotta believe it. It's our game.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown.
Everything you got. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 12. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. 6-yard gain. $12 yards needed to get into the end zone.
12-yard line.
What screen?
Tosses it left. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 7-yard line. Solid yardage on that run.
You know, people say you got to run the ball, you got to control the clock, but the key thing is you have to run the ball successfully. You have to establish a threat that you're going to make the defense respect.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Williams is there for the tackle at the 1-yard line. Kevin Jones is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. He's just a yard away now.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Watch your man. Come on.
Can he get there? Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
3 yards will get them 6 points.
All right, now. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Danny. Don't stop.
Number 22, the lone back.
Let's go.
Pressure coming. They reached him just as he was throwing.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
So this should be an easy 3.
20-yard field goal attempt.
The kick sails through the uprights.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Number 9 in to kick this one off.
Campbell back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stretch strong. Here we
The
go.
Bears come out in a 4-3.
Yeah, you see me. Be careful.
Pressure. Down he goes.
Wally Ogunleye is a good defensive end. He's tough against the run, and he's a very good pass rusher.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
25-yard line.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Clears the defender. Harris is there for the tackle.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Not here. Not now. Ain't no way.
Using split back.
64. Under 10. Hey, look. Let's go.
Drops back. Under pressure, it's pulled down from behind. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
That's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 36-yard line.
Ball on their own 36.
Will start the drive at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
What screen?
Jones, the lone back, with the carry. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
2nd and long.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch your eyes. I'm coming through, baby. You gotta have it, deep.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Setting up play action. Throwing. Picked off. Beautiful interception by Lieber.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way. He just beat the receiver to the ball.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Bears ahead of the Vikings 16-7. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 34-yard line. The Bears with a 4-man front.
Here we go.
With a counter play. Spins away. Tillman comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Hey, score. Danny.
Handoff on the draw. Break is there for the tackle at the 19. Peterson with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Get my cut back.
They've driven it into the red zone and need to come up with some type of score here. He's on the run. Harris is there on the stop at the 11. That's one way to pick up a first down.
And he can see so well. He's always looking downfield. And he's either looking to throw the ball, or if you give him a cushion, he's going to take it. And when he takes it, he can do something with it.
They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone. The Bears with a 4-man front on the ground. Number 92 comes up to make the play. At the 10, Peterson takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ten yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
It's on. Regular.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Throwing. Comes down with a touchdown. Vikings.
This is an option route. The receiver's route depends on the defense he sees. But the quarterback has to see the same thing to make it work. Here, they're both on the same page, and they get a touchdown.
The point after is good. The Vikings get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
Ryan Longwell is back and ready to put this one in the air.
To return.
From the 5-yard line.
The defense needs to come up big with a stop here.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Grossman sends a man in motion.
Get some slack going.
Tossing it out to the right. A.J. Henderson
Jones
makes the tackle,
on the
and so
run.
that's number 6.
1 yard gain
Jones
on
is
the
able to get
play.
a yard or two on the toss. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Bring it! All right, here we go.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Henderson makes the tackle at the 37. Kevin Jones has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Be careful.
The Vikings with a 4-man front.
Good shoot. Watch your man.
Handed off to the back.
Run!
He's brought down behind the line for a short
with the
loss.
carry.
Sometimes
Loss
these
of
outside
2
runs
on the
take a
play.
little too long to develop, giving the defense a chance to make a play for a loss.
Ball on their own
12.
36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay both now.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the ball. Give me going. Oh, no, D.
They'll blow this play dead because there appears to have been early movement.
Number 27.
Jones was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
After the penalty, it's now 2nd and long.
Yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Deuce it.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Keeps his feet moving. Henderson is there on the stop
on the
at
run.
the 39.
He's showing a good burst
on
and
the play.
explosiveness on just about every carry. He's one of those guys who can break one for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd
Ball
down
on
play
the
here.
39-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Let's go. All on us, y'all.
On the call, Antoine Winfield makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground, take time off the clock, not force anything. This is the luxury of being ahead.
Campbell will go back to accept this punt. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. They'll spot this one where it went out.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Dynamite. Check it.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers.
One of us gonna make a play. Ain't no thing. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. From the start.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in, gets rid of it. Short completion, hitting his wide receiver to the left. This one will be spotted at the 8-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Throws it. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air. It might be a little too late.
Third and 15. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Turn it up now. We fine. We good.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Can't stop me. I'm open.
He'll keep it. Urlacher is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line.
With the carry, 7-yard gain on the play.
4th and 8.
All right, man. Hey, look. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Get the pressure on, man.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it.
Solid 29. Solid 29. Deuce it.
With the throw, incomplete. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
The Bears will start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Don't stop.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers.
On the 10. I can do it, baby. Blue Dan. Let's go.
A little misdirection. E.J. Henderson is a tackling machine out there. He now has 9.
He's done a pretty good job running the ball on this one. He's one of those guys that can help set the pace, controlling the clock early, and help you close it down by keeping the clock moving late in the game.
They have 7 yards to the end zone.
Get it up.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Williams comes up to make the play. At the 2.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have a ball straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
They need 2 yards to get it in the end zone.
Danny. Let's do our thing. Let's go. Be physical. Watch the snap now.
And he's brought down in the backfield by Antoine Winfield.
You want to get your field goal kicker as close as possible. But losing yards does not help matters.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone.
5-yard line.
Come on. They ain't got nothing.
Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. It's third and goal at the 7.
Here we go. Here it comes. Go, run. Set. Let's go. Watch out. Hey, let's go, 1 deep. Yeah, it's on. Get it started. What's the hard count? Nothing. It's a slot going. All on us, y'all. Defense, get ready. Let's go. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Let's go now. Let's go. Be physical.
Well play. Henderson is there on the stop at the 6. Trying to run it on 3rd down does not work, so we'll see what they decide to do in this situation. So this will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. Low-scoring game as the teams finish less than a field goal apart.
The Bears, 16. The Vikings, 14.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.